go, like I said, my vacuum caps. This pack was like $15, but this one was like $8. So like I said, I don't know which one I'm gonna use, but they both have a variety of sizes. But like I said, we finna cap this one off right here on the top of the radiator, and it goes to the reservoir. And like I said, my reservoir has a big old crack in it, so I'm just go ahead and take it out. And like I said, if I do end up getting another one, then all I gotta do is just get a line and replace it, you know. So we're finna take that off. And like I said, I've been trying to figure out how I'm finna route the wires for my battery. Like I said, I just got a regular little 12-volt battery just to do that for now. And then when I run the money, or after I finish the box Chevy music system, then I get 2 new batteries, music batteries for the cars. Taking that back. And like I said, we finna replace that anyways. We finna replace this. Y'all know I had bought one, but I cut it up, so I'm gonna end up buying another one. I think it was like $40 to buy one, so I'm gonna buy another one of these radiator support brackets. I'm gonna buy a chrome one. Gotta buy one for the box Chevy. The one for the box Chevy, I think is like $60 though. What's up, guys? It's your boy Deuce back with another video. And y'all see the title, man. I told y'all before, instead of me just replacing that reservoir tank for the coolant, I'm gonna just delete it. You know what I'm saying? No need me even having it. When a lot of people with their old schools, I don't even be seeing them. You know what I'm saying? They fender walls and they wheel wells and all that type of stuff. It be clear. It don't be having nothing on them, no reservoir tanks or anything. So I'm gonna just delete mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it. For one, mine's got a big crack and a hole in it, so I can't use that one anyways. So if I was to replace it, that one needs to come out anyways. But I got these vacuum caps, man. I'm gonna just go ahead, plug up the holes on the radiator. Don't know why I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna plug up the hose that go from the radiator to the reservoir. I'm gonna plug up that hose with a vacuum cap and just delete that reservoir, man. For one, to clean up the engine bay, man. It's really, y'all know this Cutlass engine bay, all original. It is very cluttered and it's just a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So anything I can delete, man, I'm gonna do that. And plus, I told you I'm changing out that reservoir for aluminum one. So yeah, this is gonna make it one more step easier, you know what I'm saying? Instead of me having to take that line off and put the line back on, or actually I'm gonna have to get another hose to put that reservoir line back on. I'm gonna just go ahead and delete it, man. For just ain't like I say, no need to be having it. For one, it needs to be replaced, and for two, like I said, like when I see a lot of people old schools in their engine bays, they don't be having no reservoir there. I guess for, like I said, a cleaner look, you feel me? So like I said, I'm gonna just delete it and cap off that line. We'll actually use a vacuum cap and remove that line altogether. And later on down the line, if I want to get one, then I'll get one. But man, for now, like I said, I don't even use it. For when I'm putting my coolant in, I pour it right into the radiator. So I don't even use the reservoir. Like I said, for one, it got a hole in it, so I can't, or actually a big crack in it, so I can't even use it. And then, man, like I said, I just want to clean up the engine bay, make it look a little cleaner. And I'm adding this second battery, so I mean, it ain't really in the way of the second battery, but it'll just look better, like I said, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete it in this video. Then the next video, we're gonna remove that small pump and cap off them lines. And then the video after that, I should be starting to work on adding this wires to hook up that second battery, so the second battery will be completed. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man, this video, like I said, all we finna do is go ahead and remove that reservoir. Like I said, I'm not using it, don't need it, so ain't no need of me having it under there. Might as well go ahead and get it out of the way. And then, like I said, I'm finna, y'all know this is a brand new radiator on this car as well. The box Chevy got a brand new radiator, this car got a brand new radiator, but I'm changing both of them out for aluminum radiators and electric fans. So like I said, it's gonna make it one step closer, one step easier for me to get that finished. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. It should be really quick, really easy. It should not be hard at all. Like I said, it should be what, like 2 bolts, remove that line, cap it off, and I'm done, literally. So yeah, make sure y'all like the video for me, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn that post notification bell on where y'all get notified as soon as I drop. Share the channel, share this video, man. Roll to 5,000 subscribers, so I need y'all help to hit that goal. Share the channel, share the video, subscribe if you're new. Tell your family and friends come subscribe to the channel. If y'all want to screen record the videos, post them on different social medias. If y'all don't want to do that, just click that share button, like I said, and share the channel to different social media, share the videos, do whatever y'all can, man, like I said, to help me grow this channel. So all I'm trying to do is grow it. Now, I do need to go record a video on my charger so I can post it, which I'm gonna be posting it literally as soon as I as soon as I record it. So by the time y'all getting this, that done been already to post it. But like I told you, I do want to take this car out and drive it today. For one, I want to make a video taking these tires up out of here, man, and I want to also grab the T-top stuff so I can go ahead and change out that rear piece, which I might try to do that tomorrow. Change out the piece that's in this box, and then put the T-top trim on, which y'all know I got the clips and everything. I want to put that on, which I think I got 2 sets of clips now. But it is what it is. So I definitely want to try and put that T-top trim on, just so I know that it's on and I have it and everything. You know what I'm saying? Which I already know I do, but like I said, just to have it. And also I got to take my door panel off because I finally went and bought some of these little self-tapping nuts to put on for here, so this could just be dangling, that's my mirror adjuster. And my mirror came in, so I also need to record that. So much, bro. I gotta do so much today. Try to do so much, and it's kind of early, so I'm gonna try to take all day to try to get all this done. So hopefully I can get everything done that I'm trying to get done. So the wires I might put that on hold and change out that mirror, so both of my mirrors will be matching, and then take off this door panel and put that on. So yeah, a lot, man, a lot I'm trying to do. But let's go ahead and get this reservoir off. Let's move on with this and then keep moving forward. So I'll catch y'all in 1 second. All right, y'all, I'm up here now in the front of the car. Y'all basically can't tell, but yeah, I'm at the front of the tent, front of the car, and I've basically just been, before I turned on the camera, trying to figure out how I'm gonna run this wires for this second battery to connect it. You know, I've been trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it, how I'm gonna route the wires and everything. So I haven't really gave it too much thought of what I'm finna do yet. So still trying to figure out what I'm finna do. But here we go. Like I said, my vacuum caps. This pack was like $15, but this one was like $8. So like I said, I don't know which one I'm gonna use, but they both have a variety of sizes. But like I said, we finna cap this one off right here on the top of the radiator, and goes to the reservoir. And like I said, my reservoir has a big old crack in it, so I'm just go ahead and take it out. And like I said, if I do end up getting another one, then all I gotta do is just get a line and replace it, you know. So we're finna take that off, and like I said, I've been trying to figure out how I'm finna route the wires for my battery. Like I said, I just got a regular little 12-volt battery just to do that for now, and then when I run the money, or after I finish the box Chevy music system, then I get 2 new batteries, music batteries for the cars. But until then, I'm just gonna use a regular 12-volt battery. It's a brand new battery. That battery basically brand new. So yeah, like I said, just gotta figure out which one of these caps needs to go in this one, or if I want to use one of these. And then like I said, I don't know, it might be the next video. We're gonna go ahead and remove this small glue pump and cap off the hose that goes up there, and then the hose that goes wherever else. Gotta cap that one off. And then I'm trying to figure out what this is. I don't know what this is, but it got 2 lines that goes up here. One of them is like connected here, or like down here. One of them is right here, and then the other one is like connected over here. So I don't know what they go to, if I can delete them or what. But man, it's a lot of just wires up here, like not even plugged in, you know. And like y'all know, that's not for me, because I ain't touched the motor on this car really, besides putting that on and then plugging up the air injection. But I have not touched no wires or nothing on this motor. So like I said, I don't know what half of them wires go to, and they already unplugged. And y'all see I got that zip tie because it was touching the alternator, so I gotta that's why I'm ready to go ahead and take this off and go ahead and replace it with the aluminum radiator and electric fans. Try to let this airplane go by. But yeah, like I told you, man, I'm not changing this motor until this motor decides to go. Once it decides to go, then I'll probably LS swap this car, you know, typical. But I'm like I said, I don't want to be just like everybody else, you know. Everybody have LS swaps in their old schools, so I want to keep mine somewhat original, keep this old motor in. Hence why I went small block with my box Chevy, the built small block, instead of going LS on that car. But if I do LS swap a car, it'll be this one, not my box Chevy. The box Chevy, I'm gonna keep a small block in it because I love them old motors. But I just, for one, I know it's easy to work on. I know the LSs are probably easy to work on, but I've never worked on the LS. So like I said, I'm not changing this motor out anytime soon. So first off, like I said, it's just 2 bolts, 1 bolt down there, 1 bolt there. That should pop on and off. Pull this line off, cap it over one of them vacuum hose or vacuum caps, and then I'm done. So let's get right into this video, man. Let's try and make this quick. Like I said, this one should be really easy. Ooh, caught y'all. I got y'all, man. I ain't gonna let y'all fall. All right, that should be good, man. Like I said, it's just 2 bolts to get that off, and I got to cap off that vacuum. I mean, you have to use a vacuum cap and cap it off. So I'm guessing 10s. Oh, reliable, man. Usually always a 10. Usually always a 10. Oh, I need a longer extension though. This extension ain't gonna do. Like I said, man, it's just gonna clean up the side. Y'all know I deleted the wiper fluid reservoir already. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, and the same thing when I get my box Chevy back, I'm gonna delete the reservoir on there too, because I can't find that. I guess they don't make them anymore, the reservoirs for the box Chevys. They make them for this car, but not the box Chevy. So I'm gonna just go ahead and delete both of them. Yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and delete it on both the cars instead of replacing only this one, because like I said, they don't. I can't find them making them brand new for the box Chevy, but they do make different type of reservoirs. But like I said, ain't no need of me even having one, man, because I don't even use them. So I'm gonna just go ahead and delete them. Plus the one on the box Chevy was painted, and I tried to fix the paint, and I just don't like that black on there. If anything, I'd rather have it just yellow, or you feel me, back to the original state it was in. But like I said, I can't find one, so I'm gonna do without one. Like I said, I want to take the car out for a ride today, man, but I gotta get all this stuff done I'm trying to get done before I just up and get in the car and go for a ride, you know. There's a lot I still need to do, or a lot that I'm trying to do today. So if I have time, I'm gonna take it out today. If not, I'm taking it out for surely tomorrow though, because I want to give y'all an updated video of how the music sounds since I changed the jacks around, since I did the capacitor with it, and now I'm adding the second battery. So I want to do a video so y'all will hear what the music system sound like, you know. This is out, man. Like I said, just 2 bolts, and then this pops on out. And that's why I need to go to the car wash to vacuum it, all that. It's just dirt sitting behind this reservoir. Like I said, man, this one got a crack in it, so I was never able to really use it. I put a different top on it because it was missing the top when I first started messing with this car. But yeah, now I need some vice grips. I gotta get some vice grips. Where are my vice grips? Ah, in my charger. 1 second, Jake. 1 second. Back, man. Let me go ahead, get this hose off. Hopefully nothing should spill out, because ain't nothing in these lines. Yep, come off easily. None's in it. So just like that, ooh, some stuff did come out, but it's like rust. It's fine. But yeah, as y'all can see, reservoir is out now, and I will be throwing it in the parts box, the all original parts box. And then the 2 screws from it, I already got a Ziploc bag. Those screws in the Ziploc bag. I don't know if y'all can see these wheels over here, but I got a set of wheels over here that was gifted to me, so I'm gonna flip them, you know, or I'm gonna sell them actually, making free profit. So anything I make out these wheels, if I make $2, it's a profit. $1 is a profit, you know, because them wheels was given to me for free. Let's go ahead and open this box of caps, and let's see which cap will fit. Way too small. See which one I can get. I want one that's gonna be tight on there so it don't just pop off. There we go. This one will work perfectly, just like that. And now I got a cap on there, and just like that, this video's done. Like I said, it wasn't much to do. Cap off this little hose area right here, and then remove the reservoir. So yep, like I say, it leaked a little bit, but y'all can see it ain't nothing but rust. And I can open this because, excuse me, the car ain't been started in a while. and it should still be full because I just put some in there when the last time I drove this car. It wasn't low or nothing, but I just topped it off, you know. There it goes. Yep, so y'all can see still full. Ain't no rust because this is a brand new radiator. So y'all see, yeah, y'all see it, green fluid right there, full. And I got a jar of fluid in the inside the car anyway, so if I do need more, I can put more in there. And tighten that back. And like I said, we finna replace that anyways. We finna replace this. Y'all know I had bought one, but I cut it up, so I'm gonna end up buying another one. I think it was like $40 to buy one, so I'm gonna buy another one of these radiator support brackets. I'm gonna buy a chrome one. Gotta buy one for the box Chevy. The one for the box Chevy I think is like $60 though, so I gotta buy one for the box Chevy, buy another one for this car, buy both aluminum radiators with fans, and then hook everything up. So it's another good reason too why I'm adding a second battery, because I'm gonna have the fans hooked up, which is gonna be drawing a lot of power. So it's another reason why it's good to have this second battery, have another 12 volt in here, because I'm gonna run the fans to it. But yeah, got that capped off. As y'all can see, cap is right there and it's tight, which is what I wanted. So that's good, man. And when my other radiator aluminum one come in, whenever I get it, I'm gonna have to cap it off there too as well, but I don't know if that's gonna be the same size. It might be, it might not be. But yeah, like I said, I got all these vacuum caps, so yeah, don't know which sizes I'm gonna need to take off this pump, but I'm finna figure it out, you feel what I'm saying? So other than that though, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said, now we got the opening right there, so that's good. And y'all know I still got my factory AC, I just gotta fill it up. But yeah, like I said, leave y'all opinions in the comments. Fluid everywhere. That out there. But yeah, like I said, leave y'all opinions in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said, that side is open, and now this side is open as well. Other than that, I will catch y'all in a second for the outro. Alright y'all, that's gonna be the end of this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, got that out of the way now. Like I said, if I do want to replace it, now it's already open. All I gotta do is go get another hose and get another reservoir. But like I said, I can't find one for the box Chevy, so I don't think I'm gonna put one in either of these cars. When the box Chevy come back, I'm gonna remove both the reservoirs in that under that engine bay. Like I said, just to clean it up, man. Give me a little bit more space, a little more open look to the engine bay. You feel me? So next video, we're gonna go ahead and remove this smog pump so I can finally start the car up again. But I'm not gonna start it up in the next video. We're gonna remove that. Then I think the video after that, I'm gonna take this door panel off and put that down, so it'll finally be back on there instead of just dangling out like that, because I'm tired of looking at it like that. And then that'll be one more step done in the interior. And then the video after that, it might be going ahead and doing them wires, because I know this gonna take me a little minute to do. For one, I gotta figure out the routing I'm finna do. I gotta go ahead and put them copper heads on them. Yeah, man, I know it's gonna take me a little minute to get them done, so I definitely want to go ahead and try to do that in the next, well, not the next video, but try to get that done today, so I can go ahead and focus on doing whatever I need to do for the rest of the day, or if not, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, with the car. And y'all know I told y'all I'm still doing work on this car solely because the box Chevy is not here. When the box Chevy come home though, it's full throttle on that car, and this car probably gonna be on the back burner. I'm probably just gonna only be driving this car, you know. But other than that, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Finally gave y'all a video of me working on something besides me doing all this unboxing. I know lately it's just been a whole lot of unboxing instead of actually doing work with the cars, you know. But like I said, I want to show y'all everything I get before I just straight up install it. But some of this stuff I'm finna just straight up install instead of doing unboxings. But y'all stay tuned, man. I got a few more items inside the house to do unboxings on, which is, like I said, that water neck for the box Chevy small block, for my temperature gauge. Got that, and I already tested it out, made sure my temperature gauge will fit in it, and it fits perfectly, you know. So I'm excited to show y'all that, and I'm excited to throw it on the car. And I finally have me a temperature gauge, man, so I can see how hot or how cold that motor is getting or being. And especially when I put them fans on, I would definitely want to know if the motor is overheating, if it's getting hot, or if it's staying cold. You feel me? I definitely want to know when I put that aluminum radiator and the electric fans in. But other than that, man, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn that post notification bell on so y'all get notified as soon as I drop. Share the channel. Share this video. I'm in road to 5,000 subscribers, so I need y'all help to hit that goal. Share the channel. Share the video. Subscribe if you're new. Tell your family and friends come subscribe to the channel. If y'all want to, screen record the videos, post them on different social medias. If y'all don't want to do that, just click that share button and share the channel. Share the video, man. Let's keep rocking out together. Other than that, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Stay tuned for the next one. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, keep God first and God bless, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.